Welcome to Audit Archive, where we run you through some of the most questionable and rather atrocious police encounters. Today, we're looking at several cases of police misconduct, including an incident where a deputy responded to a domestic violence call, shockingly assaulted the victim, grabbing her by the neck and illegally entering her home. On September 21, 2019, deputies from the Williamson County Sheriff's Office responded to a domestic violence call at an Austin apartment complex. A female deputy was the first on scene, and after talking to the neighbor who made the call, she approached the apartment of the woman in question. Under Texas law, specifically the Texas Family Code Section 71.004, domestic abuse is taken seriously. The incident is recorded on the body camera of the deputy.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. Which one is she? What's her name? Yeah, I'll talk to y'all in a second. Hey, let me talk to you real quick.
Yeah.
Do you need EMS?
No, I'm fine.
Come out here. Come out here.
I really don't want to deal with y'all people.
Alright, well, we'll make sure you're okay.
I'm fine.
1636 County, we're code 4. She does not need EMS. So, what happened?
Nothing.
Look up for me. What's on your neck? What happened?
Nothing happened.
So I have witnesses saying something happened. So are you trying to protect him?
No, I just really don't like dealing with y'all. I really don't want to deal with y'all. I really don't.
Okay. So...
I don't need to talk to y'all. I really don't.
Do you have your ID on you or anything?
No, I don't.
So what's your last name? How do you spell your first name?
Why do you need all this stuff?
Because we have to document that we're here. Okay. Where is the guy that allegedly? I mean, we don't.
I don't know where he's at. I don't.
So he left.
He left.
Does he live in this apartment complex?
No, he does not.
You don't know which way he went.
I don't know, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
1636K94. Victim's advising she does not know which way he went. So, were y'all, I'm trying to figure out why your friends called the cops.
What friend?
Or your witnesses, whoever was over here that called us.
Okay.
So what?
We got into an argument.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. It was nothing physical?
Nothing physical.
What are the marks on your neck from?
We got into my necklace right here.
No, this right here. What is that from?
Does it really matter?
Yes.
It doesn't.
I'm gonna make sure you're okay.
I'm fine, ma'am.
So?
I'm fine. Like, literally, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I get a rash talking to y'all. I do not want to talk
Okay.
to you. And especially Williamson County. Y'all have a really bad reputation. I've bad
Okay.
encounters with y'all. I do not want to
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I know you aren't, ma'am.
Okay,
I really
so
do not
we
want to
need
talk
your
to you.
cooperation.
No, and I'm
Do you want to
trying
press
do this.
charges?
I do not. And
Okay.
no, I do not.
Is there anyone else in the
My
apartment
sister
with you?
is here.
Okay, can I talk to her?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
You wanna
no.
go get?
No, I really don't want you to talk.
Okay,
And
well,
it's none of her
if she
business.
wants to talk to me, then I can talk to her.
She does not want to talk.
How do I know that?
Because I told her that she has nothing to do with this.
Okay, well, let me try to make contact with her. Do you want to go back inside for the time
No,
being?
I don't. I really don't.
Okay,
It's
well
none
then
of-
step over here
No.
for me. So what's the deal?
What is your problem?
I'm trying to figure out what's going
I'm
on
trying to
here.
tell you, ma'am. She had nothing to do with this. I called her after because
Who
I
called
want
the
my.
cops?
I didn't call the cops.
I'm asking who called the cops, guys.
Those people, I don't know.
You don't know them?
I don't know them. I never met those people in my life.
Okay.
I don't know them.
Have y'all been arguing before? Like
No,
what? Why are
no.
people concerned then? That's the thing.
I've never known.
Okay. What's your sister's name?
She's my sister.
Are you sure she's not the one that called the cops? It was either them or your sister that called the cops. I was
My
worried.
sister.
Okay. Well, if you want to just go back inside for the time being, and then I'm gonna meet up with my partners and see what's going on.
Thank you.
At this stage, we can see that the deputy has collected all the necessary information, despite the woman's reluctance to share it. It's important to note that the woman expressed discomfort with the Williamson County Police, describing past interactions as harassing and unpleasant. She explicitly stated that she did not wish to press charges against her boyfriend, even when questioned about the scratch marks on her neck. Legally, there is no further action the police can take since the woman has provided her name and date of birth, and has clearly communicated her desire not to escalate the situation by pressing charges. At this point, the appropriate course of action for the deputy would be to leave the premises and complete her report. Regrettably, as will soon become evident, that is not what transpired.
So, I got her name and date of birth. She doesn't want to be cooperative. I see some marks on her neck that might be fresh. She's saying she's denying medical attention. She said she didn't want to talk to us. Sister doesn't want to talk. They live in here. So she's like, I don't even want y'all in my house. I'm like, well, we gotta find the guy that allegedly did this. So she didn't give direction, travel, description, anything. She's like, he left, I don't know where he went.
Third level, Dickerson.
So we need to see if this guy's inside your apartment.
Who else is in here?
My sister, no, I really don't. You really don't.
It is deeply concerning to observe the police displaying such a blatant disregard for both the law and the rights of the individual involved. Despite her previous statements, they knock on her door again, and when she answers, they insist on needing to look inside to find the alleged perpetrator. Deputy Hernandez begins advancing towards the door, ignoring the woman's protest that he does not have permission to enter her home. Under the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, law enforcement officers are prohibited from entering a residence without a warrant or the verbal consent of the owner, neither of which the deputies obtained in this instance. Furthermore, the situation escalates inappropriately when Deputy Hernandez, upon being told he cannot enter the house, physically grabs the woman by the neck and pins her against the wall. This act of aggression is particularly egregious, given that the woman is already a victim with visible injuries to her neck. Such conduct by law enforcement not only violates the ethical standards expected of officers, but may also constitute an illegal use of force under both federal and Texas state laws, which demand that police actions remain reasonable and justified.
This is trespassing! It's just... Okay, I'm not doing... Why are you... Why? Okay, well stop. Let go of me. Let go of me, please. Relax. I just want to go. Ah! Stop. I'm not doing...
Relax.
Sir, no. Please. No. Go in with him. Go in with him.
No, you stay here.
You need to go in with him.
Okay, stop.
Just stop. I don't trust. I just want to go in. Stop.
Listen to
Don't stop refusing. I'm not doing anything.
relax.
I'm not doing anything. Oh my gosh, you're a psycho. I'm not doing anything. Just stop moving. Okay, I'm not doing anything. Just stop. Just lay there. Please, just lay there. I'm not doing anything.
So
Guys, stop.
the victim is being detained.
Our father and follow the lady. Please don't get these things off me. Oh my goodness. Please help me. Please. Get off of me. I don't need to touch me like this. Please.
All right, man, you're gonna have to calm down. It's running your mouth.
Okay,
Calm down.
listen.
Okay? You understand?
Listen.
You need to understand how we can talk to you.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
quit talking.
Please let me get up, please.
Quit talking.
You're hurting.
Quit talking.
Calm down.
Shut your mouth and quit talking. Okay? And I can talk to you and let you know why we're doing what we're doing and what's going on. Regardless of whether or not you want to cooperate,
Please
we're going
call
to do
the
what we need to
attorney.
do.
Call the attorney.
Lay there, please, just lay there.
Relax so we can talk to
Call
you.
our attorney. Call the attorney right now. Call the lawyer right now.
Listen,
Relax so we can talk to you.
we're just trying to talk to you and make sure you're okay. Because we're not trying to hurt you.
You're hurting me though. You're
We're
hurting
not
me more
trying to
than
hurt you.
I wasn't hurt before and you're hurting me.
You're gonna
I haven't
relax.
felt pain and you're making me feel pain.
Relax.
Relax.
At this point here, the deputies have handcuffed the woman despite her pleas for them not to handle her so harshly. She is restrained in a manner typically reserved for criminals, to the extent that she feels compelled to express that while she was not hurt before by the alleged domestic abuse, she is now suffering due to the deputies' actions. The footage clearly shows the uncomfortable and potentially painful position she is in, with her arm twisted in ways that appear to cause her significant discomfort. This treatment highlights a concerning level of physical coercion being applied by the deputies. Texas Penal Code Section 9.51 specifies that officers are authorized to use force when it is reasonable and necessary to effect an arrest, to maintain security in a correctional facility, or in self-defense.
Where are you hurting?
You're hurting my arms, you're hurting my... You're literally putting so much pressure on me.
Oh. You to relax, though.
I was relaxed.
I was just trying to talk to you.
And I didn't want to talk to
Let her
you.
up.
That's it.
Please, okay.
Side.
Here we go.
Roll over.
Just want to relax, okay?
Hold on here with her. Do not get up. Stay seated. Stay with her.
Do you need medical attention?
No.
Okay.
Y'all have that. Y'all have the worst reputation.
We're just trying to talk to her.
I know. Understand.
She's gonna just stay over there for me.
It's your fault. Just sit there. That's your fault. Get over it. It's
Listen.
not your fault, dude. Okay, just stop.
We were here.
But
Listen,
you're not helping me. You're making it so much worse.
we try to come help you.
At this point, after seating the woman, Deputy Hernandez and another deputy proceeded to enter her home without legal justification, conducting an unauthorized search. The situation is exacerbated by the officers' gaslighting, as they continuously insist that they were merely attempting to communicate with the woman, which is both infuriating and misleading. The deputies' unlawful entry and search of her home are deeply troubling. This incident reflects poorly on the deputies involved, resembling a display of petulance by individuals in uniform who are upset because they were confronted with the limits of their authority.
I'm not hurt. I'm
Okay.
Just sit there.
Don't touch me. I don't know.
Stop.
Don't,
Sit.
don't touch me, please. Just get
Just
your hands
sit.
off me. I'm fine.
Can you
Just don't touch me,
Please.
please. Don't touch me.
I understand.
So what, like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. That's what we're all trying to figure.
She's overreacting. Just please, okay? I'm on your side. Just don't move. Don't talk. Okay? You're making things worse for yourself. Stop. Enough is enough. Okay? Enough is enough. It's time to get out of this situation.
Why would you go into my place? Stop. Stop.
1636 to 1442, you calling me?
I'm so over this, dude. Like, these people are psycho. I've heard about Williamson County.
We came here to
Y'all
help
weren't even
you.
supposed to go into my apartment. Y'all, with what? I'm literally gonna press charges on y'all.
We have a possible felony.
possible felony
Yes.
for what? For who? He's not here. I'm telling you.
But you don't know where he went?
I don't know where he went. Lee.
Okay.
Like what? Oh my god. Oh my god. These people would do anything to get money. Like what? No, dude, this is ridiculous. You're so close-minded. Like what?
You're
Okay.
good.
Sit back inside. I'll bring back some.
Okay. Here, stand up.
Keep calling
Stand
the
up.
jail cuffs.
I need to get my phone.
What are you trying to
I'm
get?
getting my phone. I got it.
Okay, get on your feet.
You can understand where your handcuffs right now?
So what happened? We were trying to talk, right? That's all we were trying to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna take
Is there
these
a light in
handcuffs
here?
off you.
How do you turn the light
Are we
on?
gonna be cool if we take these handcuffs off?
The light's not on. It's not on.
All right, ma'am. So I wasn't here with information to relate to you. When we come to stuff like this, we're going to check for safety reasons, okay? We're going to make sure he's not here and you're not hiding him. We understand you don't want to cooperate. We can't force you to do that. We get that. We understand that. But you don't do what you just did. Not when we show up for something like this. We don't get your cooperation. That is what happens.
Deputy Hernandez is now making alarming statements. He acknowledges to the woman that it is her right to be uncooperative, but simultaneously claims that taking the actions he did is his right. This assertion is astonishing, as it suggests Deputy Hernandez believes that wearing a uniform grants him the authority to interpret and apply the law as he sees fit. Continue watching to hear more shocking revelations from the deputy that further illustrate this troubling perspective.
All this screaming does not make us stop, okay? It only makes us get you secure faster, okay? It's my understanding you do not want to cooperate, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we know who he is, we're gonna find him eventually. He comes back over here for whatever reason, you're having to call because he's continuing to do what he's gonna do, we're going to take him to jail. Understand those circumstances that y'all put yourselves in, and y'all make us have to deal with those issues. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Are you injured?
No.
Okay.
Do you need medical attention? Do you need EMS?
I'm good. I'm great.
Okay. Next time in the future, when we show up, you don't have the right to do that. Keep us out of your house. You do not.
Can you tell me why exactly? Like, what's,
Because we're here,
What
we're-
are my legal rights? Can you tell me my legal rights? What are my rights?
What are your legal rights?
Can you tell my legal
We're showing
rights?
up to a domestic disturbance. We're here to
But can you
check
tell me
in.
what the protocol is? Like, why do I have to let y'all come in without me even saying?
I'm trying to explain to you, but you're interrupting me.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna stop
I'm
talking
sorry.
so I can tell you. I just told you. We have to do a welfare check and make sure all persons are secure in this house, do not need medical attention, and most importantly, he is not in here. When we have an individual such as yourself that's not wanting to cooperate, 9 times out of 10, it's because he's in here. Okay? That's always not the case. He may have jumped out, he may have left, he may have been somewhere else. We may have missed him in here. Who knows? Okay? That's how that works. Do you have any further questions?
No, sir.
Do you have any further questions? Okay? Understand all that drama, all that screaming, does not help y'all's situation.
No.
Okay? We have a job to do. Whether you understand it in the moment, I don't care. We hope you understand after the fact. If you're listening, like we're talking right now, then we'll go ahead and inform you the best we can. Okay? So, what is going to happen from here on out? You live here, correct?
I live here, yes.
Ma'am, you live here?
I live down the street.
Okay. Are you going to stay here with her or are you going to leave?
I'm gonna have to stay here with her.
Okay. What happens if he comes back? Obviously, she's going to put you.
I don't know.
Are you fearful of him, of his actions? Okay. I would suggest you not be here. If she doesn't care about your safety, you don't need to be here. But if that's how y'all live, that's the understanding y'all have, do what y'all need to do. Okay. Do you want to leave now while we're here, or are you going to stay here with him? Okay.
And
Do
you made
have
a
any
statement
questions?
out there that you wanted to die.
No,
Are
no,
you
like
feeling
that.
suicidal?
No. I swear to God, I'm great.
Okay.
I was just in that moment. I'm just.
Okay. I understand you're upset, but like he said, you cannot. I don't want to go hands-on with you. I'm here to help you, okay? Okay.
Thank you.
Deputy Hernandez faced disciplinary action for what was determined to be a sustained violation of the Sheriff's Office conduct and behavior policy, as stated by WCSO Chief Deputy Tim Ryle. Former Deputy Lorenzo Hernandez was arrested and booked into the Williamson County Jail in May of 2021, facing charges of assault and official oppression. He was released the same day on a $10,000 bond. Despite these charges, the former deputy expressed his desire to continue his career in law enforcement and his intent on taking his case to a jury trial. On December 21st, 2019, deputies from the Harris County Sheriff's Office were dispatched to the scene of a road accident where a woman reportedly lost control of her car and spun out. Upon arrival, Deputy Sergeant Jared Lindsay found that the woman's boyfriend, Mr. Corey Spiller, had also arrived to support her. The entire incident was recorded on the body camera worn by Sergeant Lindsay.
Right, hello?
Hey, 703, show me right. I don't know what it is tonight. Hell.
Just right here where you up here. Yeah, she told me she's the wild, her brakes went out and she spun out of control.
She spun out of control.
All the way up here.
Huh? She's brakes went out and she spun out of control.
I don't know. That's where he was headed.
Her brakes were already out. So.
Where are you guys headed from?
He wasn't here. She was by
Oh, you just showed up?
Yeah, he just showed up.
Okay.
Maybe go that way.
No?
She lives literally across the street in Kirkwood.
Do you have your driver's or does he have it? Where are you coming from right now? No, we know he just got here, but where are you coming from?
She comes from, like, we live.
I need her to talk, not you, man.
From the outset, it is apparent that Sergeant Lindsay is conducting himself inappropriately with Mr. Spiller. After arriving on the scene and receiving a briefing from another officer, Sergeant Lindsay approaches Mr. Spiller and his girlfriend to ask questions. However, when Mr. Spiller attempts to respond, he is abruptly told that he is not being addressed. This dismissive and rude behavior is unprofessional and damages the relationship of trust that should exist between the police and the community.
It's a tattoo shop.
Okay.
We came from his tattoo shop.
You came from the tattoo shop.
Yeah.
He came afterwards.
Yes, I came from the tattoo shop.
Okay, so you're the only one in the vehicle? Nobody else was with you?
It was just me.
Okay.
Totally.
What's the next hospital up here?
All right.
So it's one on the service road.
Are you hurt somewhere? Service road, HPD could take care of.
Okay, so we ain't worried about that.
No, HPD could take care of that.
Okay,
We're tied up.
Just out the main line. What's the
What?
go down?
Lane.
Go down to the Home Depot.
Have you checked?
Nah, yeah. I'm trying to get this out the main
Can you
line.
smell that? You need to take a big whiff.
Yeah, let's get this out the window with the
All right. Go with him. What vehicle are you here with? Is your vehicle?
Now, Sergeant Lindsay resumes questioning Mr. Spiller while simultaneously issuing instructions on how to handle the situation. Watch closely in the upcoming clip as you will observe Sergeant Lindsay unnecessarily escalate the incident, magnifying the matter far beyond what is expected.
You can follow him off the roadway, but she needs to go with him.
So look,
Until we are done with the investigation, she is going with him.
I just need to know what is.
Like I said, you're going to follow them.
Can I
We'll
talk
take
to
care of our
somebody
road.
who's gonna talk to me? Like,
Okay,
what is
buddy,
happening
look
to
at
her?
I'm the
Hold on.
supervisor.
I'm not trying to hit.
Here! Double try again. You got me? Don't you swing at me. Don't you swing at me.
Stop this shit. Get on the ground. Let's turn over. Get on the ground. Yo, what? Watch out. Taser! Taser! Get on the ground. Put your hands behind your back.
After being repeatedly interrupted by Sergeant Lindsay, Mr. Spiller, annoyed yet calm, requests to speak with someone who will engage in a dialogue with them. This appears to wound Sergeant Lindsay's ego, prompting him to aggressively grab Mr. Spiller's arm and assert that he is the supervisor on scene. Sergeant Lindsay then escalates the situation further by grabbing Mr. Spiller's neck with his other hand and throwing him onto the hood of Mr. Spiller's car, where he begins to deliver multiple strikes and blows to Mr. Spiller's face. Subsequently, another officer assists in taking Mr. Spiller to the ground, where he is then tased. The use of force is both appalling and frightening, especially considering that Mr. Spiller was compliant and posed no threat to the situation. Texas Penal Code Section 9.52 stipulates that any officer who uses force beyond what is reasonable under the circumstances could be liable for official oppression, a Class A misdemeanor in Texas. This includes unlawful acts committed under the color of law, specifically intended to harm or oppress another individual. The actions of Sergeant Lindsay, driven seemingly by a personal affront rather than an objective assessment of threat, could be viewed as a clear breach of these legal standards, necessitating thorough investigation and potential disciplinary actions.
Don't move. You will be tased again.
Hey, 7-3. Be advised, girl's boyfriend was on scene, struck me in the face. We've got him detained. Taser was deployed on him.
That's clear. 410. Come through the email.
Got minor abrasions to my lip and my hand.
That's clear. I'll advise McCall.
Dude, you don't swing on a cop, man. You don't like what happens here? I don't give a man. I'm the supervisor on charge. I was telling you what was happening. You want to hear it? Tough.
Want to talk to me, bro?
Dude, you didn't want to listen. Hey, Lane. She's drunk, dude.
Sergeant Lindsay has claimed that Mr. Spiller swung at him, suggesting that Mr. Spiller attempted to strike him first. However, this assertion is contradicted by the body camera footage, which shows no such action from Mr. Spiller. This discrepancy indicates that Sergeant Lindsay may be intending to misrepresent the events of the encounter, signaling to his fellow officers his plan to fabricate details of the incident. Such actions are unlawful as they involve writing a false police report, which constitutes falsification of an official government document. This behavior violates federal law, specifically 18 U.S.C. Section 1001, which makes it illegal to knowingly and willfully make false or fraudulent statements or representations in any matter within the jurisdiction of the executive, legislative, or judicial branch of the United States. Additionally, under Texas Penal Code Section 37.10, it is a crime to intentionally make a false entry in or false alteration of a governmental record. It states, A person commits an offense if he 1. Knowingly makes a false entry in or false alteration of a governmental record, 2. Makes, presents, or uses any record, document, or thing with knowledge of its falsity and with intent that it be taken as a genuine governmental record, 3. Intentionally destroys, conceals, removes, or otherwise impairs the verity, legibility, or availability of a governmental record, 4. Possesses, sells, or offers to sell a governmental record or a blank governmental record form with intent that it be used unlawfully, 5. Makes, presents, or uses a governmental record with knowledge of its falsity, or 6. Possesses, sells, or offers to sell a governmental record or a blank governmental record form with knowledge that it was obtained unlawfully. The implications of Sergeant Lindsay's actions are deeply concerning. As the footage continues, you will see that the other officers appear to accept and promote his version of events to their superiors, which not only undermines the integrity of law enforcement, but also poses serious concerns for justice and accountability. This collective behavior is alarming and highlights the need for rigorous oversight and accountability within the police force.
Incoming 30 clear. I have EMS dispatch for all 3.
You all right? Yeah. They got a nice punch in the face. Elbowed me. Yeah, I'm fine.
What?
He elbowed me. I said, you do?
I know, and you grabbed it, and then he just started swinging.
Yeah. I let him get that swing.
And then when you went on the ground, who was
That was Johnson.
He was trying to punch him.
I know. Tow it. It's his car. It's getting towed too. 87's almost 3. Be advised, the other person that showed up had a vehicle on scene. We're going to be towing that as well. We have another wrecker on scene already.
That's clear. Just emergency emergency. South End Houston Tollway Enforcement.
Hell.
South End Houston Tollway 4 Bend 44.
Hey, do you see my body camera? Oh, never mind. It's on me. Like, I couldn't find it for a second there.
They just been on the one. I swooped the scene out the Beltway. So here, crowd. I had one female on board. Getting them out of 528.
I was looking for my body camera, but I found it. It was all turned upside down.
Oh.
Hell.
Hey, man, use that thing next time.
I was too busy holding his throat.
Use that thing next time, man.
Who it? That was you?
I had him, yeah, he goes over top of you. Yeah.
I'm walking up. I heard when y'all get those?
The supervisors just got them.
Oh.
They haven't got theirs yet. Yeah, I know, I'm bleeding there in my mouth.
Hey, let him go ahead and hook it up.
So,
yeah, let's hook it up and move off the road. He's drunk too.
I seen him elbow you or something.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that, but he's intoxicated as well.
I didn't even realize y'all.
So he drove up here as well.
Yeah,
I'm like, when he started punching, I'm like, nah, there ain't no sense in that. We'll end this quickly.
Go ahead.
Hey, just make contact.
Let him know for me, I think.
Yeah, go ahead and make contact. 118 deployed a taser.
Confirming 118 deployed.
That's clear. We're going to be moving it off the roadway though, so we can get off the main lanes.
Copy.
You got like sanitation wipes or anything like that?
Sanitation wipes? We're calling for you? Okay.
Yeah, I got punched in the mouth and messed up my hand on him.
All right. We can just clean up his hand or whatever. You all right, bud?
Yeah. He's drunk.
You
This is why I don't let family members come out to a freaking scene.
Yeah. 3736. He wasn't even involved in the wreck.
No, he wasn't involved in the wreck. He came to check up on her. Dude, you elbowed me. Shut up. I don't give a dude, shut up.
You hear how you talking? You hear how he's talking?
I hear how you're talking, too.
What is it?
Pictures first. All right, we'll clean you up. You said you don't want to go to the hospital right now?
You ain't take pictures.
Yeah, might as well. My lip and my hand. We're gonna. You said you do want to go to the hospital? I'm sorry. Ah, no. Oh, okay.
I don't want to do it.
It's just fucking fat. You were saying might as well for the picture. Right? No, just for the picture. Yeah, it's just a fat lip.
He just came to the scene.
This is why I don't let the come at the scenes. They start like this. He's fucking drunk. You can smell it off of him. Which, hey, you want to work that one? Because he's drunk. Or actually, you know what? We're going to take it because we're going to do the assault charges on him. He's going to have to. Is there a one where we just like do band-aids like
No, it's something.
Because of the situation,
It's not.
he got that one lucky punch. That's all it was. Actually, he got two swings, but the first one didn't connect. Second one it connected.
I couldn't get in there because you had him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was.
They're gonna want
I don't know. You wait on him. I really couldn't get in there. I'm like,
So they're taking pictures of the. Let them get pictures.
You can wait. I gotta change the settings. I don't know. I was messing with it the other night, and we were on a call, and I changed something. And it. It's not letting me switch it back.
H-35.
You guys know Anthony Ferraro? Yep. He's like a little buddy. He's like a little brother to me growing up. His older brother and they were best friends. He's a cop out of
H-35. Call in roll me EMS. Not be having the episode. Go for a ticket deal.
Jared, J-A-R-E-D.
right? He gone. He out of there.
Not off the top of my head. I gotta hear. All right, it's two.
We good, man. No, we good. Turn it up, turn it forward. Turn it up.
Sure. Talking to that one too.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's the one they ran.
Do you need CPR?
Are you gonna give me mouth to mouth?
Damn straight.
Let's go, sweetheart.
All right.
So, telling the guy he wants to go with the girl. He came up there separately from her, right?
Okay.
So
we got a crash.
We had a crash.
Okay.
Female was the driver.
Okay.
So the male subject shows up afterwards and he's speaking for the girl the whole time. You can smell alcohol coming from his breath.
Okay.
So I tell him, shut up. We're talking to her, not you.
Right.
Butt out. He gets all pissed off, wants to start talking to them. He's like, I want to talk to somebody, he'll talk to me. I said, look, dude, I'm the supervisor on the scene. I'm telling you what's up.
Right.
And then he elbows me in the chest. So I grabbed him, I slammed him on the hood.
Okay.
So you don't touch me. As soon as I had him on the hood, he started punching. He gets him on the ground, because we wrestled him to the ground. He gets on top of him. He starts swinging at him. So 118 goes, taser, taser, taser. We rolled out of the way, pop, into the back.
I hope you missed some teeth.
Mr. Spiller was initially charged with assaulting a peace officer on the day of the incident. However, the charge was subsequently dismissed on November 5th after Mr. Spiller's attorney successfully obtained the release of the body camera footage. Court documents reveal that the prosecutors dropped the case because they could not reach the complainant, Lindsay. Corey suffered pain and was in fear for his life from the strangling, and yet they charged him with the felony, stated attorney Randall Callanan, who has since initiated a civil rights lawsuit on behalf of Mr. Spiller. Mr. Spiller has no prior criminal history in Harris County. His attorney, Mr. Callanan, is actively seeking to have the arrest incident expunged from Mr. Spiller's record. The lawsuit targets both Precinct 7 Constable May Walker's office and Sergeant Lindsay. Mr. Callanan asserts that the video evidence is clear and unequivocally demonstrates that his client did not provoke Sergeant Lindsay in any manner. Next, on April 4th, 2022, Officer Christopher Schurr of the Grand Rapids Police Department was patrolling when he conducted a routine check on the license plates of a vehicle ahead of him. He found that the plates did not match the vehicle they were attached to. Based on this discrepancy, Officer Schurr initiated a traffic stop on the vehicle, which was being driven by Mr. Patrick Lyoya. The incident was extensively documented, captured on the dashcam of Officer Schurr's police cruiser, his body camera, and also by a mobile phone held by the passenger in Mr. Lyoya's vehicle.
Hey, stay in the car! Stay in the car!
Nelson and Griggs.
Get in the car! Dude, I'm stopping you. Do you have a license? Do you have a license?
For what?
I'm stopping you. Do you have a license?
What done?
Do you have a driver's license? Do you speak English?
Yes.
Can I see your license?
What do you want?
The plate doesn't belong on this car. Do you have a license or no? Do you have a driver's license?
Yes.
Where is it at?
It's in the car.
Get it for me.
What do you want?
The plate does not belong on this car.
Right there.
No. Stop. Put your hands around. Stop. 1915. Got one running. Northbound. Stop.
At this point, we see that Officer Schurr successfully conducts the traffic stop and asks Mr. Lyoya to provide his driving license, as his plates do not belong on this vehicle. After pretending to look inside his vehicle and asking his passenger to find the license, Mr. Lyoya closes the door and tries to walk away when he is immediately stopped by Officer Schurr. This leads to Mr. Lyoya breaking free and attempting to run, but is quickly taken down. To the Michigan Vehicle Code, Section 257.256, 1. A person shall not lend to another person or knowingly permit the use of any certificate of title, registration certificate, registration plate, special plate, or permit issued to him or her if the person receiving or using the certificate of title, registration certificate, registration plate, special plate, or permit would not be entitled to the use thereof. A person shall not carry or display upon a vehicle any registration certificate or registration plate not issued for the vehicle or not otherwise lawfully used under this Act. 2. Except as otherwise provided in this section, a person who violates this section is guilty of a misdemeanor, punishable by imprisonment for not more than 90 days, or by a fine of not more than $100, or both.
Stop!
Okay.
Stop! Stop!
Okay.
Get your hands behind your back!
Okay.
Hands behind your back!
Okay.
Get your hands behind your back! 1950, 34 cars.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop resisting.
I'm gonna do it to him, to you.
Let go of the taser.
What's the problem?
Let go of the taser.
The confrontation continues as Mr. Lyoya, while not physically assaulting Officer Schurr, is still resisting arrest. Under Michigan law, specifically Section 750.479 of the Michigan Penal Code, it is illegal to knowingly and willfully obstruct or endanger an officer in the performance of their duties. It stipulates, 1. A person shall not knowingly and willfully do any of the following. 2. Assault, batter, wound, obstruct, or endanger a medical examiner, township treasurer, judge magistrate, probation officer, parole officer, prosecutor, city attorney, court employee, court officer, or other officer or duly authorized person serving or attempting to serve or execute any process, rule, or order made or issued by lawful authority, or otherwise acting in the performance of his or her duties. During the struggle, when Officer Schurr attempts to use a taser on Mr. Lyoya reacts by grabbing the taser, causing Officer Schurr to miss his target. The scuffle intensifies, and eventually the body camera footage is interrupted during their struggle for control of the taser, only to resume much later. We will next turn to footage captured by Mr. Lyoya's passenger to continue the narrative of this event.
Hands behind your back. Okay? Come on, bro. I can't down for your own sake.
Yo, Pat, Judge, you good? Yo.
Put your hands behind your back.
Don't grab him like that, though.
I know, but I'm just saying, man. I'm a black man, too.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. 1915. Service more cars. Okay.
No, he said he's good, but man, yo, what's up, man?
Stop. Okay. Stop resisting.
No, he good. He not resisting nothing, bro. Okay, why you gotta do all that, bro? He good, man.
Let go of the taser. Let go of the taser.
No, like he good. Like you can talk to him, bro. Yeah. Like he good, bro. Like, can you talk to him like good? Like, can you? Yeah. Stop grabbing him like that.
No.
No, he good like for real. Yo, you hit him too. Hit that shit, bro.
Let go of the taser.
No, he ain't got no taser. I see that.
Let go of the taser.
At this point, the situation escalates significantly as we observe Officer Schurr reaching for his service weapon. Up until this moment, his actions have not crossed any lines of misconduct in handling the situation. However, what follows marks a grave and distressing development. Please continue watching with caution as the events unfold.
Drop the taser. Get back. Get back! 1915. I was just involved in shooting. Nelson Griggs.
Emergency paramedics arrived on the scene and, after administering revival methods, declared that Mr. Lyoya had passed away. Autopsy reports show that Mr. Lyoya died due to being shot in the back of the head. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump released a statement after the videos were released. Patrick Lyoya immigrated to the United States from the Democratic Republic of the Congo to pursue the American dream and provide a better and safer life for himself and his family. Instead, what found him was a fatal bullet to the back of the head, delivered by an officer of the Grand Rapids Police Department. The video clearly shows that this was an unnecessary, excessive, and fatal use of force against an unarmed black man who was confused by the encounter and terrified for his life. It should be noted that Patrick never used violence against this officer, even though the officer used violence against him in several instances for what was a misdemeanor traffic stop. We demand that the officer who killed Patrick not only be terminated for his use of excessive and fatal force, but be arrested and prosecuted for the violent killing of Patrick Lyoya. Officer Christopher Schurr was terminated from his position and now faces 1 count of second-degree murder. Next, on February 3, 2024, at around 2 a.m., deputies from the Harris County Sheriff's Office were dispatched to a reported burglary at an apartment complex. A neighbor had called 911 after hearing the sound of glass shattering, suspecting a burglar was active within the building. According to the Texas Penal Code Title 7, Chapter 30, burglary: A person commits an offense if, without the effective consent of the owner, the person 1. Enters a habitation or a building, or any portion of a building, not then open to the public, with intent to commit a felony, theft, or an assault, or 2. Remains concealed with the intent to commit a felony, theft, or an assault in a building or habitation, or 3. Enters a building or habitation and commits or attempts to commit a felony, theft, or an assault. This incident was recorded on the body cameras worn by the responding deputies, providing a first-hand view of the events as they unfolded.
I'm gonna tell you, check it right, check down.
Sheriff's Office!
At this stage, the officers notice a broken window with the blinds drawn up. After knocking and announcing their presence, they discover that the situation involves a misunderstanding rather than a criminal act. The person believed to be the burglar is actually Miss Ebony Pouncey, the girlfriend and live-in partner of the homeowner, who entered the apartment through unconventional means simply because she forgot her key. This incident highlights a significant challenge. The officers, upon finding the scene, appeared tense and somewhat fearful. This reaction, while understandable in the context of a suspected burglary, points to a need for calm and composed law enforcement officers who can effectively assess and respond to situations without undue fear, especially when the circumstances turn out to be benign.
Shots fired, shots fired.
The response by the deputies to Miss Pouncey's actions was grossly inappropriate and potentially negligent. Miss Pouncey, finding herself in a tense situation in the middle of the night, understandably approached the door armed due to the aggressive knocking and shouting she encountered. Before she could respond, the deputies excessively fired not 1, but 4 magazines into the apartment through the window, a reaction that far exceeded reasonable law enforcement behavior. This excessive use of force contravenes Texas law. Under Texas Penal Code Title 2, Chapter 6, an individual, including law enforcement officers, is criminally responsible if their conduct contributes directly to an unwarranted result, even if the outcome was unintended, such as causing undue harm when none was necessary. This provision emphasizes the accountability of the deputies in this scenario, making them liable for their excessive actions. It stipulates conduct and results. A person is criminally responsible if the result would not have occurred but for his conduct, operating either alone or concurrently with another cause, unless the concurrent cause was clearly sufficient to produce the result, and the conduct of the actor clearly insufficient. B. A person is nevertheless criminally responsible for causing a result if the only difference between what actually occurred and what he desired, contemplated, or risked is that 1. A different offense was committed, or 2. A different person or property was injured, harmed, or otherwise affected. Let's look at this incident from the other deputy's camera.
No, but let's go up there. Charles Suffolk Channel.
I'm gonna tell you check it right check on.
Sheriff's office! Here, let's go down now. Where's that? Go down, go down. Go down. Charles 12, we need people. Shots fired. Step down. Go inside your...
After being injured in the incident, Ms. Pouncey was hospitalized and has engaged Ben Crump, a renowned civil rights attorney, to explore legal options on her behalf. Crump stated that she sustained injuries to her leg and torso, among other areas. In response to the shooting, both deputies involved have been placed on administrative leave pending the results of an internal investigation. Sheriff Ed Gonzalez noted that one deputy has 4 years of experience, while the other has been on patrol for a year. The incident has triggered a standard procedure involving a grand jury review, which is typical for officer-involved shootings. Additionally, the Harris County District Attorney's Office is conducting an independent investigation to assess the use of potentially deadly force by the deputies. Be sure to check out our previous video where we cover another outrageous police encounter.